All right, let me start with this. This is red, this is blue. Red is the emergency side. This has air constantly. Without this, the brakes will not be released. This is only where your brakes get applied. If you hit the brake pedal, boom, air goes down here and applies the brakes in the back. All right, I'm gonna start with that. Here's the one I need to work on. See, there's no paint, but it's still red and blue, okay? Now, let me explain why I'm showing you these. They're called glad hands, by the way. All right, check this out. You guys see this? This is a red airline. It burst going down the road. Dry rot. We're gonna replace all the red ones because they hold air constantly. All right, these are called air chambers. There's a front side and a back side. You can probably see it better here. This would be the front side and this would be the back side. This is your red, this is your blue. So you need constant air here in order to, that's why they're just tied together on the front sides. That way it'll pull the spring and release these brakes across. I've showed you the brake jobs before. So without red air, this trailer goes nowhere. Like, it's not Hollywood. To stop one of these big rigs, just take a stick and knock the red airline off the front. Boom, right? It's not the Matrix or Patrick Swayze or Hollywood or whatever. It's none of that crap. Very easy to stop these things. What we're gonna do is replace all the red lines. In other words, this one, well, that's the only one we need to replace back here because the other one's tied to it. So it goes on up through here and up to that valve where you saw it up front. Ooh, look at there. Must not need that. What's this? That's a leveling valve, you guys, in case you were wondering. Keeps the height of the trailer when it's going down the road. You can adjust it there, and you can set the right height for the airbags. Anyway, enough of that crap. First, let's get this out. If these break, they're cheap. Hose separators. This happens to be 1 1/16. I think. Yeah. So let's get this out. Come on. You can cut these. Matter of fact, out from here. I need to measure these so I can make new hoses or buy pre-made ones. Christmas. All right, this is the other side where it hooks on. This valve here, this is red for the rear axle. This is red for the front axle, the one that burst. All these other four are your brake lines. They all go to the other side of the chamber, like the front side. So like I said before, this one's got a swivel. See if we can hold this and make it happen. That's how the back one should have came off. All right, let's do these hose separators, get them off. All right, I got it out of this hose separator. And I'm gonna crawl underneath. It's all right, it only hauls lead. I'll be fine. Keep your mouth shut, Jerry. Don't eat this crap. Jeez. Oh, you're up there? Look. It's out. Victory. Now, if I can get out. All right, this long one here is the first one I took out. That burst one there is the second one. So I've got them both out. Took quite a while, actually. And I only needed to use these tools. That's it. Let's go get some new ones. All right, got some new lines here. What you want to do to put these on is, if it doesn't have a swivel like this on both sides, see this thing here independently turns and tightens? You want to install this last, this side. So always put your hard line in first, because if you put this in first and tighten it up, it won't swivel. And then if you have to tighten this up on the other end, it'll just twist up your hose. So save the swivel for last. Plug it in down here where we took the other one out, and it'll charge both of them. Just gotta work it in. 3/4. Nope, this one's 7/8. 7/8. Get this one snug. Best to put Teflon tape, but I'm out. It's all right, these things are so corroded. Now it's brass, so you don't want to strip these things or anything. Get it nice and tight and snug where you think it won't leak, and then test it when you're done. Put these hose separators on. You need these on there so that the lines don't touch each other, because if they do and rub around in the wind, it'll chafe and burst. Gonna keep everything the way it was. You don't want to put in your hose separators yet down through here until you get this on. This is a swivel, what I mean. Okay? And actually split this in. Pop them into the hose separators. Sorry. That should be it on this one. I'll take care of the other one too. It's going to go from here down to that front side. Hang on. So check this tool out. I made it. It's for the red. See, it's red. I want to charge these things up with my truck instead of the trailer. Now we gotta wait for it to charge up and check for leaks. All right, this thing is well over full now. What I do is I trap the air, making it think that the tractor's still hooked up and supplying the air for it. All right, the air is still on. There's the new lines. There's nothing leaking. Brakes are released. Checked it all out. And when I let go of the brakes, when I apply them, they do work. Get out of here. So all this stuff is lead preventative. They take care of their people here. I gotta do this first, and then this second before I'm allowed to go through this door. Here's the second door. And once you go through this door, you have no choice but to continue through, because they call this the clean room. This is where all the clean uniforms are. Once you go through this door, you're done coming backwards. See what I mean? This room here is another room for de-leading. We do not want to go out there by any means necessary. Plus, one way out. Oh, you can't go back through this way. See what I mean? One final station here. They're in the middle of work, so things are going on, but mandatory showers. Also, lead soap in them. Once you go through that door, you're back out, remember? We can get out of this door. This here is where they scale their trailers. Tell them how much they weigh. That bar there is a display of the weight when they drive on it. See, I'm at 220 pounds. I don't know if you can see that. It's LED anyway. This is where they fill them with the hot dust. We don't want to get too close. We don't want to be anywhere near this stuff. These open doors over here. Just best to stay away.